I know I heard y'all saying little comments about my teeth. I heard y'all. All right, so boom. Hey you guys, it's poppin', Justin here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing an updated life video. I don't even remember the last time I did one of these. Probably like my last Q&A, but this is gonna be a literal detailed updated life video about me. As you guys know, a lot has been going on with me. Well, I feel like a lot has been going on with me, but you guys may or may not know about it. If you were my real supporters, y'all probably do. One of the things is that I recently just moved into my new space, and I'm super excited about that, which brings me to today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep, and for me, sleep is super important. I always need a nap. Like, that's one thing about me. I always need a nap, so I need a bed that's super duper comfortable, super soft. I personally like soft beds. I know for some people who have like back problems and stuff like that, they like kind of like a harder surface, but that's the perfect thing about Helix. Helix allows you to take a sleep quiz, and if you have a partner, you and your partner could take a sleep quiz together to match you with your perfect mattress. They have a mattress for all sleep types, so if you have different sleeping positions, if you sleep on your back, if you sleep on your stomach, if you sleep with a partner, whatever personalized questions you can think of, Helix got you covered, and they make sure that they bring you your mattress for you. I personally don't have a specific sleeping method. Sometimes I sleep on my back, sometimes I sleep on my side, and I really like my bed to be super soft. I can't really get comfortable when I have a super hard mattress, so I need something that like I could kind of like sink into. Based on the results that I took with the sleep quiz, I ended up getting matched with the Sunset Luxe, Luxe. I was so skeptical because with soft mattresses, sometimes they become too soft, but this was so true to being super soft but super comfortable at the same time, and I'm super in love with my mattress. I got a full-size mattress. It's the perfect size, so even if I have someone else sleeping with me or if I'm sleeping alone, I still have enough room for either or. And for the most part, I sleep alone for the most part. So, you know, I just need something that's perfect for me, singular. Compared to my old mattress, which I don't even remember where I got my old mattress from. I think I got it like at, you know, like a mom and pop furniture store. Compared to my old mattress, my new mattress is perfect for me versus a furniture store who has base mattresses that you kind of have to like kind of test out and kind of like take what they have. And it is so easy to buy online. Once you finish your quiz, they match you with your perfect mattress, and they give you an option to check out right then and there. Helix delivers your mattress to your door for free. I was able to get my mattress with no issues, no problems, no crazy, you know, movers or delivery issues, whatever. They give you a 100-night sleep trial, so you get more than 3 months to figure out if you love the mattress or want to trade it in for something else. If during that 100-night trial you realize that this mattress isn't for you, they'll come pick it up and you'll get a full refund. And whenever I do something like this, you guys know I got y'all. Make sure you guys click the link in my description box to get $200 off plus 2 free pillows. And for me personally, who has just recently moved in and needs to find like a good mattress company who really caters to my needs and is perfect for me, Helix was just literally the ray of light that I needed. And I'm more than sure you guys will enjoy your mattress, whichever one that may be. So once again, I just want to thank Helix for sponsoring this video. I am super in love with my bed, and I hope you guys take the quiz and find a bed that you're in love with as well. And let's get started with the video. Alright you guys, so I asked you guys on Snap and Instagram to ask me questions, but I think we're just gonna talk, you know, about the elephants in the room. I definitely moved into a new space. I don't know how to feel about it. I think one of the reasons why I asked you guys to ask me questions about a life update is because I kind of don't even know where to start when it comes to like talking about my move. I don't know. Okay, I guess one of the first questions, if I was interviewing me, would be like, what made you want to move? What made me want to move? Okay, so it was just about time. I'm about to be 23, and I'm coming to an age where I'm just like, I need to not live at home anymore. You know, I just think that I get so comfortable, and especially Spanish kids. Okay, let me tell you some little tea. Okay, Spanish kids, we are such mama's boys. So I'm definitely a mama's boy sometimes. Like sometimes, like I was just so comfortable at home that I kind of had to like realize that if I don't do something soon, I'm gonna be stuck at home. Like, I don't want to be 30 years old still at my mom's house, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I could, well, I don't think I could, because my mother probably won't let that fly either. But what I'm saying is, like, you know, I guess if I guess what I'm saying is, I know people who are literally adults who still live with their mom, and you know, I don't judge nobody. It is what it is. But for me, I just was tired of it. I was tired of living at home. I was tired of certain restrictions, because even if you have the coolest parents in the world and parents that let you do whatever you want, you still have restrictions as far as living with them. You know what I mean? Like, you still have to, like, kind of respect the household. You have to, like, maneuver in a way that you can't freely maneuver. I don't know. Maybe that's just my experience. Maybe some people have different ones. But I know for me, my mother, if I'm on the phone too loud, like at such and such o'clock, my mother is going off. But just little things like that, you know, I just felt, I was just tired of being restricted, and I kind of wanted to be in my own space and like kind of let my thoughts just run around the room without other energies interfering, if that makes sense to anybody. I hope it does, because I'm just like talking out of feeling. But yeah, so that was really just that on that. I just was like, it's time to go. I'm out. And you know what's so crazy though? Ever since I left, like, you know, I guess I've seen a growth as far as financially. It's scary having to move and not having like real bills. I mean, of course I help my parents out, but when you have stuff in your own name and like you have to like literally pay your bills, like pay your bills, pay your, like that's how it sounds to me. Like, pay your bills, bitch, you have to pay your, like that. So, you know, you be like, oh my God, girl, like, oh my God, no, I can't do that. So it's scary to do it on your own. But honestly, the best advice that I could give y'all, if anybody who's watching this is scared about like going on their own, once you go on your own, you kind of build this mentality of like hustler mode, and you kind of like see more money you're making than staying comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least personally for me, I know since I've left, I've been making so much more money since I was at home, and it's just like, it's crazy how the universe works like that and how shit work like that. But yeah, don't be scared, because it's gonna, it comes around. The universe definitely comes around. I promise you, I promise you. And of course you're gonna have struggles. I'm not saying you're not gonna struggle, but I think for a lot of people, especially for me, traumatic situations have to happen for you to actually have to leave. So I definitely could relate to like going through something traumatic in the house and then having to go. But I'm kind of grateful for that experience, because now I'm like, okay, now I'm doing this. Now I'm out my comfort zone. And you know, when you sit in shit too long, you start not to smell it. And I think for me, not saying it like in that sense, like, you know, my house is shit, my mom's house is shit, but you know, in that sense, like, I was just comfortable. I was comfortable. I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't even motivated to do anything. My YouTube was like I wasn't even motivated to post on YouTube, etc, etc, etc. So I think being on my own, it kind of like lit a fire under my ass. And then going through whatever I went through privately, like, you know, it just was like, girl, you gotta go. So I'm happy I left, and I'm excited for everything that's going on. You guys want a house tour, but like, I got a TV, a vanity, a bed, and nothing else. Like, literally, like, I got nothing else. Like, okay, so there's no tour. There's nothing to tour, okay? Maybe as I like continue to grow with my house, I'll show you guys like little things, like, you know, like I'll probably be like a home decor YouTuber. Imagine. There's nothing to see. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing to see. I'm just starting to figure it out. And that's another thing. Like, I feel like with my YouTube career, I could have been did this. Okay, if I was more responsible, I could have been did this. But when I got on YouTube, I was 18 years old, or just turned 18 years old, or 18, 19. No, I was 18 years old. Just left like an abusive relationship, or was in. I think, no, I had left. I had just left. I was making all this money, you know, my YouTube was blown up. YouTube was a different time at that time too. So, you know, I feel like personally, YouTube was cutting the checks for the girls back in the days. Now it's a little more, you know, it's a little more secure. Don't get me wrong, I love my career and I love being a YouTuber and stuff like that. And it's definitely like something that has me blessed enough to not work a 9 to 5. But, you know, back in the day, girl, I was 18. I was making more money than all my friends. What you want? What you need? The guys that I was fucking with. What you want? What you need? Da 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 da. Oh, I'm in Miami right now. What's up? Nah, I'm in LA right now. I can't link. Like, what's up? Like, you know, it was very that, like, just outside doing things that wasn't, like, you know, beneficial to flip that money and flip my career. And then on top of that, I went through like a whole traumatic situation 2 years into being YouTube with like getting jumped, my face looking crazy as hell. I don't want to say I was depressed, because I don't think I was depressed, but just in a sunken place as far as like not feeling as motivated as I used to be. I didn't like how I looked anymore. Like, honestly, I really didn't like how I looked. Etc, etc. And I think maybe that played into like me getting fillers and stuff like that, which, by the way, I kind of regret getting filler. I mean, I don't, but I do. Like, I don't think I regret my cheek filler, but I regret getting as much jaw as I did, because I feel like now my face looks fat versus when my face was skinnier. But I mean, I like my filler. I just wish I didn't go I have 14 syringes of Juvederm. I have 7 and 7.5. And then in my cheeks, I have 4.5. I have 2.5 here and 2 here. You guys see me grow so much from when I was young. And let me tell you something. I'm a kid from Brooklyn, okay? I am a little Dominican boy from Brooklyn. And, you know, that comes with a lot. Like, you know, especially me dealing with like hood shit and then being on YouTube, you know. And that's why, like, you know, people like my best friend, like, I admire their work ethic so much, because it's hard to come from where we come from but still keep a stable mindset and move forward. And people love judging people when they go through whatever they go through, even down to like, you know, my best friend and her situations, or my situations, or other people's situations. You know, people think that you're supposed to have it all perfectly planned out, but when you come from the place that we come from, sometimes you be like, F this social media shit, like blah 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 blah, you know. And then it turns into a whole bunch of other things, you know. Your emotions get the best of you. And I definitely, like, as you guys seen, have went through those growing pains of like being from where I'm from, but knowing where I want to be, and then having that battle, you know what I mean? Having that battle of like, yo, I'm not pussy though, like, da 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 da, but nah, I can't do that though, but da da da. And you know, whatever. And when you go through that mix of emotions, that resonates in ways that you don't even expect to happen. Like, I didn't expect for my career to go this way, you know what I'm saying? I didn't expect to be wilding out and bugging out and then get jumped like 3 times. And my general point is that, you know, you guys have seen me. I've been on YouTube for a long time, but I haven't been on YouTube as a mature, you know, grown, realized Justin Marcus. I definitely went on YouTube as like the 18-year-old girl, like, you know, and then you know, I had my little da-da-da, and then, like, you know, and then this and that. Like, I've been growing and I've been learning, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you guys have seen me grown. And let me tell y'all, whenever I do take breaks on YouTube and stuff like that, it's because I do be going through stuff, and I do understand that I can't go on camera in this sunken place because I know better. I call it the forbidden fruit, and like, I know not to bite the forbidden fruit and look stupid and do things that will like hurt me in the long run. So, you know, I take the L and I take the break, you know. My Instagram followers be going down sometimes, like, you know, I take that, but in the long run, I know it's gonna pay off, because I have a mindset of like, I'm gonna do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have this, like, I'm not gonna give up type of attitude with it. And if I have to take a couple L's along the way, I take my shits quietly. But y'all not about to see me take my L's publicly. Like, my super L's, y'all not gonna see me take them publicly. So, you know, that's just dead on that. So I think that's basically everything with my move. Hopefully one day I could get into more detail, but as far as the move, yeah, I had to go, girl. I had to go. Another elephant in a room, as you guys probably have been watching and saying little comments. I know I heard y'all saying little comments about my teeth. I heard y'all. My teeth, yes, I got the top rows done, and I'm kind of fiending because I should be waiting to get the bottom ones done. But I'm fiending, girl. I'm fiending, girl. I got my top ones done. I don't know how to act, girl. And then I made the stupid mistake of posting an Instagram picture, me on my back like this, up my teeth like this, and taking a picture. And now y'all like, oh, they too big. They look like Lego blocks big. They look like dog teeth, blah, 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 blah. whatever, they not that big. As you guys can see, I'm talking regular and they not that big, but I didn't get the bottom ones done yet. So if you guys see the contrast, don't mind that, because that's gonna be fixed soon enough. Okay, let the doll do what she gotta do. Okay, speaking about the doll, somebody asked about that, and this is how I feel about that. Honestly, nothing's really transpired since I made that video about it. People had their speculations on who it was about, which I really don't give a fuck. I've been doing story time long enough to not give a fuck. There's nothing really has transpired about that. Am I in the same space as I was when I made the video? Yeah. I mean, I'm not in the same space as far as like in life, but as far as how I feel about it, yeah. Absolutely. So, you know, that's the last thing on my bucket list. Like, I mean, on my checklist. Like, when I'm, like, Growth Justin is checking off certain situations in my past. And then that's the last one. And once I handle what I need to handle with that, I'm done. I'm literally done. Justin is officially pussy. He don't fight no more, girl. He can't fight, girl. No, girl. That bitch pussy. Don't fight her because she not even like that. That's how I'm about to be in the streets, girl. I mean, I don't think I could ever really be that in the streets, but you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm so focused on like growth and doing other things that, girl, you might as well call me pussy, girl, because I'm not entertaining nothing else. It's not happening, girl. And that's another thing, going back to what I said as far as like the growing pains, and like y'all seen me, you know, have this battle of like, bitch, I'm not pussy though, like, bitch, like, you know, like, you know. So it's just like, I also have to learn that like being like that don't do nothing for you. And boom, that's that on that. But how I feel about the situation is still the same, and we just don't keep it at that. Speaking about even that, ooh, I'm just making the transition so smooth. I haven't even answered the questions. That's how good I am at what I do. Anyway, yeah, I had a conversation with somebody recently. Obviously it has to be mediated. Well, it didn't have to be mediated, but it was mediated because I don't think either party was gonna reach out first. Especially me, bitch, because I ain't do shit. That's how I really feel about it. But I had a conversation with somebody recently who I've had situations with publicly, and the conversation went really well. It went okay. I mean, this is how I feel about it though. Should I say how I feel about it? I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say how I feel about it. Maybe later. Next video I'll tell y'all. Cause chess, not checkers. But I will say that I'm so over it, girl. Like, it is so tired and expired. And I know to some of you guys who are new to my channel or don't know what I'm talking about, y'all like, what the fuck is even going on? But to the OGs, y'all know what I'm saying. Girl, it is so tired and so expired, girl. I've been over it, bitch. I pulled your card, you declined, like, you know, like, and it's been that for years. And on the other party's end, I will say that they are too. Like, it's just tired. Everybody's just tired. It's not even that deep. The girls are just over it. So hopefully, you know, something's gonna come out of that where, you know, things get addressed and we really pull everything out on the table and really be like, girl, ba 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 ba, but no, girl, ba 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 ba. And that's what I'm saying, the space that we're in now. We're in a space where we can genuinely and healthy be in a conversation and not take things that we say out of context, but still feel passionately about what we are saying. So I think that was the main success that came out of that conversation. We were just able to like get our little things out the way, so that way when we do have a conversation, another conversation, where we both know that we're both in safe spaces when we talk to each other. So that's just that on that. That's like something small, a little bit. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all don't, then I'm sorry, y'all. Everything will be revealed maybe soon. Who knows? But whatever. That's that on that. So let's answer the questions now. Okay. So that was everything that I could kind of like think of in my mind. Am I dating? I don't know. Is Justin Marcus dating? I don't know. Like, a lot of guys, I don't know. A lot of guys, especially New York guys, they don't want nothing serious. And I kind of feel like, because I kind of don't either. Like, I'm for the streets. Girl, no, let me not say that. I'm really not for the streets. But I was actually having a conversation with one of my friends today. And I was telling her, like, girl, I'm ready for a boyfriend. Like, find me a boyfriend. Like, da da da. I've been single for so long, girl, that it's just like, I'm kind of over being a city girl. Like, do city girls and city boys, do they really ever find love? The world may never know, because I'm just so over it about being single. But at the same time, I'm also not about to argue about shit. I'm just not ready to argue and consider another person's feelings. So I may want a boyfriend, but am I ready for one? I don't know. But maybe it's like something like my move. Maybe I just have to throw myself in there and just be like, you know, just try at least, and try to, you know, date and have some kind of fucking connection, because I'm over these guys. Ugh. But as of now, the relationship status questions, that's always gonna be the same answer. I'm for the streets. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me sways. Period. If you guys seen the lighting change, I always do videos when the sun goes down. I know, judge me, okay? Let's keep it like that. You signed to a modeling agency yet? Because if not, you need to be. Oh, thank you. No, I can't model. I'm too fat to model. I'm too fat and I'm too short. A lot of people think I'm tall. I'm only 5'9". I remember a lot of people who meet me for the first time, they're like, oh my god, I thought you were so much taller. I'm like, really? I think maybe because people see me do videos with like shorter people, so they think I'm so much taller, but no, I'm only 5'9". And that's short for a boy. Someone said, are you still doing OnlyFans? You gotta subscribe and see if I'm still doing OnlyFans. I'm not really about to like spill my tea, but does anybody still do that? The woe? Oh, the new woe is like this now. This one is old and late. Dealing with failed friendships. You don't deal with that. Failed friendships, or you have to think of it as like you let go something on the way of growing. A lot of times though, I will say this about that people use that too much. People like to say, oh, I'm on my way, I'm growing so much, so I'm dropping people off. No, bitch, you just a fucked up person, okay? And bitches is dropping you, or the universe is allowing them to see who you really are, and they dropping you. So a lot of bitches love to relate to the quote, oh, you know, as you grow, you have to drop people off to your journey. No, bitch, you just fucked up. And people around you is noticing it, and you're losing friends, and nobody really likes you because you're a fucked up person. So how about you stop projecting and start internalizing all your fucked upness and like seeing that you're the problem, and do some self-reflection, okay? Stop blaming everybody else on why you have no friends, okay? You're losing friends because you're a bitch. Are you and Jose Ayala still friends? Child, let me move my bang. No, me and Jose are not still friends. We're no longer friends. That's a question you might have to ask him about. I really don't know why we're not friends. I still have love for him, and I think Jose is genuinely a good person. He's never done anything fucked up to me. Like, he's never violated me, or, you know, just been a bad person to me. I never had that experience with him. But what I will say is that on that, finally addressing that, because this has been going, everybody's been asking me for a long time. What I will say is, I'm a type of person where, like I said before, I can't have insecure friends, and I can't have people around me who feel like I bring out their insecurities. I guess what I'm saying in a nutshell is that, you know, I hold myself to a very high standard, and I like my friends to hold themselves to that standard. And I think sometimes maybe what made it easier for him to not want to be my friend no more was maybe sometimes, you know, like, for example, okay, so let me just say, like, for an example, like, he would want to stand outside the club and drink a thought juice, and instead of, I'm like, we could just go inside the bar and drink a drink. Like, we don't have to drink a thought juice. But he'll be like, no, I'm not spending no money on a drink, and I would make it like, girl, like, you know, I would be so aggressive with it, like, bitch, like, let's go, like, you know. And I feel like a lot of times when you aren't with the ghetto shit, but you are from the ghetto, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am that girl. Like, I come from that world, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to act bougie or better, but it's like when you not for it no more, you know, that brings out insecurity in people. So if I try to have a conversation with him, like, hey, are you okay? What's going on? And he just like literally unfollowed me and hasn't spoke to me, which is totally fine. And I still think he's a good person, but you know, that also leads me to let my mind wander into why you really like stopped talking to me. And the only thing that I could really come up with is that maybe like, you know, he just felt like, you know, I was just this uppity bitch, which I'm really not. And I hope he doesn't feel like that, because I would feel like him being as close to me as he was, he would know that. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that he said. I'm not in the business of violating old friends, because I could really violate people. Like, even people that I'm enemies of mine, not enemies, but people who don't like me, I could really violate. Like, y'all don't understand, like, I really can go there with a lot of people, but I choose not to because it's not that serious to me. Not saying, you know, him, but just saying in general. So, you know, I don't know if you guys are asking to look for that. Like, look for, like, oh, Justin, girl, like, what happened? Tell us the tea so I could violate, because it would never be that. I even people that don't like me, I never take it to a violating level. I never get on camera and be like, I'm spilling tea, let's talk about it, because for what? For what? That don't do nothing for me. So, you know, so if y'all looking for that every time y'all ask me that, y'all not gonna get that, because I would never do that. And that was once my friend, so it's not giving that. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, y'all, that's that on that. Listen, I know you guys, like I said before, have seen the contrast between my top teeth and my bottom teeth. Please don't judge me. I just got them done literally 3 days ago. I'm getting the bottom ones done very soon, okay? And that's that on that, okay? That's my teeth thing. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what video I should record next. Probably a story time. I already know. But if y'all have any other ideas, let me know. But I got y'all with a story, I promise. Blow up Aaliyah's shit, because we got to do our story. But besides that, I got y'all with a story, like a personal story with me. But I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Stay strong, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.